よし。OK。おはようさんです。今日は前回のストレイゴッズの最後に言ってた通り、前にね、マシュマロで教えてもらった性格診断ゲームをやっていきます。で、いつも通り、まずは Steam のページの説明を読んでいきますと、どんなゲームでも人によって進み方や何を選択するかは様々。誰一人として全く同じようにプレイすることはありませんよね。そう、ゲームをどうプレイしているか、そこにはその人の性格が出ているもの。そんな自分の性格を知ることができるのが、ファインドセルフ。プレイ時間は1回1時間ほど。忙しいそこのあなたでも気軽に診断できます。3回プレイすれば全ての性格を診断できるでしょう。物語の結末も遠くないはずです。ということで、どうも3週が推奨されているらしいと。で、1週1時間程度、なんか30分、早くて30分ぐらいらしいと聞いたので、場合によっては今日3週とはってやっちゃってもいいかなと思っています。ちょっとね、どんな感じかわかんないので、やってみて考えるということで、じゃあやっていくか。性格診断ゲームだから、いつもはゲームの進行上みたいなことをちょっと考えちゃったりなんかしちゃったりもしてますが、なるべくね、素で。どうなんだろうな。自分がこれいいなって思った選択肢を選んでいくと、いつもの感じでやっていきます。このゲームの目的はあなたの性格を測ることです。全23種類の性格から5つ選ばれます。結構選ばれる。これかな今、流れてるやつ。あなたの性格によって物語が変わることはないでしょう。だから、それ分岐とかいうわけではないのかな。あと、そう。このゲームなんとなくこのドットの感じと音楽的にあるかもしれませんが、ちょっと前、いつだっけ今年だっけ去年かもしれない。7 Days to End With You というゲームを作ってる会社のゲーム。同じところということで、なんか雰囲気も似てる。ペンタさんおはようさんです。そちらもね、すげえ面白いゲームだったので、今回は楽しみということで、やっていきます。結末は常に一つです。じゃあ、分岐とかはない。エンディングも変わんないってこと？ゲームオーバーもありません。だからあなたの思うままにプレイしてみてください。よし。新しいやつだ。新しいやつです。そして時には真剣に向き合ってみてください。はい。こんにちは、もしくはこんばんは。よくぞいらっしゃいました。来ないかと思っていました。さあ、どうぞお座りください。世界観もよくわかってない。普通じゃないってことだけわかる。普通の人間界じゃないってことだけわかる。それで、なるほど。自分が何者か、自分とは何か、自分が誰なのか、わからないと。なるほど。同じこと言う。それなら、ちょうどいいゲームがあります。そういう感じこれ。俺がやってるってこと。ファインドセルフ、性格診断ゲームです。100年前の古いゲームですが、あなた様にはぴったりでしょう。まずはやってみてください。これであなた様がどんな人間かわかるはずです。プレイするなら、そこの PC かメニュー表を確認してください。メニュー、性格一覧、クレジット設定、BGM 大丈夫かな？でかすぎない。ちょっとちっちゃくしてるけど、俺にはまあまあでかく聞こえてるけど、大丈夫であればいいか。で、性格一覧。熱意、道徳、手段。性格にメモっとかないと。確かに。俺、だからそういう意味では、多分人の見ちゃうと、ちょっと自分のあれこうだったなとか考えちゃうかもしれないんで、もし自分でやりたい場合には、我慢しちゃう。俺は俺が思ったままに選んでいくけど、判断、調整。これ、パラメーターってことかな。それぞれがどんなんで、5個選ぶっつったもんな。で、23種類。なるほど。熱意の中に4つとか、熱意の中でさらに分かれるとか。なるほど。 これはちょっとあんまり見すぎるとなんかこれっぽくねとか言っちゃいそうだから、あんまり見ないでいこう。で、なんだっけ。ゲームを始める。診断では選択の時間を取得する。なるほど。今あなたは誰かと一緒にプレイしていますか？もしくは動画撮影、配信等でプレイしていますか？このようなプレイスタイルでは選択の時間が長くなる傾向にあります。正確な診断を行うため回答するならイエス。じゃあ一応イエスにしろ。あんまりこう前、あれ押せた俺、今。あれ早速プレイするのです。それじゃこのゲームについて少しだけ説明させてください。これはおよそ100年前一人の博士が作ったゲームでした。自分の愛したロボットへゲームを通して性格を埋め込む実験を行っていたようですね。それを少し私が調整してその後の記録を追加したものとなります。失礼しました。難しい話が続いてしまいましたね。久々でしたからどうにもおしゃべりが楽しくて。さあ、私がまた何か話す前にプレイしてみてください。それではどうぞごゆっくり。これゲーム中でゲームをプレイするゲームってこと。何言ってるか分かんなくなってきた。もう一回押したらいいのかな？あれ始まらない。若干挙動が怪しいかもっていうのがちょっと始める前もなんかちょっとロード止まっちゃったりとかして始まらないやつかちょっと押してんだけどな、怪しい感じがする。あれまた繰り返している。なんか明らかに部屋を出て行った音はしてるんだけどな。あれ俺ちょっと怪しいかも。始まらない。ちょっと待ってみる。ちょっと待ってる間にちょっと始まらない時みたいなあるかもしれないんでちょっと見ます。ロードは済んだ。始まっ起動。なんか同じ症状っぽい書き込みがあるぞ。あるけど回答が書いてない同じ症状の人はいる。ちょっと待って PC ちょっとあるかもしれない。すべてできるメニュー画面の初めからちょっと試してみよう。一緒っぽいな。ちょっと待ってよ。もう一個はキーボードの W と S でキーボード W です。これがあったと。 ダメっぽい気がする。ちょっと待ってな。もうちょっと飲む。もうちょっと飲むじゃない。もうちょっと読んで。キーボードで始める。ダメだな。なんか似たような症状の人はいるけど、一回試しに脳をしてみる。明らかに何か始まってる音はするんだけど。ダメっぽい感じがする。ちょっと一回考えよう。ちょっと一回切ってみて。一回、一回これはあれしなきゃいけないか。再起動、そう、再起動ちょっとしてみよう。これ別に終わるとかないのか。消して、もう一回、ちょっとプラス、Steam のページを見ます。1週間、2週間前ぐらいに同じバグを報告してる人はいるんだよ。これがなんか3日前ぐらいに、そして回答も来てるけど、ちょっとその先がないので、ダメかもしれない。あれしちゃった。髪の毛が。よし、ちょっと気を取り直してもう一回。なんかローディングが止まるっていうのも、俺が最初にやった時あって、それはなんか、なんとかなったんだけど。再放送。これだけキーボード、キーボードでできるんだ。なんか一回で反応しないあたりもちょっと怪しい。ダメっぽい。ダメだな。どうしよっか。ちょっとじゃあ、すぐ解決しなそうな匂いがしているので、ストレイゴッツの2周目やっとく。ちょっともし、ゲームファイルの整合性を確認。確かになんか、さっきなんだっけ、ロードが進まないっていうのを直すために1個なんか多分、これを入れてくださいっていうやつを入れたんだけど、それを入れてくださいの場所が合ってるかよくわかってないんだよ。ちょっと、入れる場所がやっぱ違うのかな。ローディング止まんなかったから、よしと思って、 納得しちゃったんだけど、そこは間違ってる可能性がある。無音寂しいから、音入れとくか。あ、音がね。一旦ちょっと、待機の方に戻って調べます。調べてよくわかんなかったら、それをやるかも。なんか、難しいんだよな、これ。どこに入れたらいいっていうのかな。ちょっとよくわかんないっていうのかな。難しい。これ違うのかな。一回違うとこに入れていろいろ試してみるか。ゲームファイルを確認する。ああ、ちょっと待って。あれっすか。これじゃダメだな。ゲームファイルを確認する。どこにあるんだ。その言葉をどっかで見たことある気がする。ライブラリーのあれとかからいけるの？これか。あ、これか。あった。見つかりました。消えた。確認が完了しました。ってことは大丈夫ってこと？特に何も出ないで完了した。データ、一回ちょっとこれで試してみるか。なんか整合性は大丈夫そうな気がする。起動はするんだよな。お、なんか一発でいけた。あ、これいけんじゃない？ちょっと待って、戻るわ。 今イエスが一発で押せた。配信やってますか？これ、ちょっと期待大。いけ。どうだ？お！来たんじゃない？お、よかった。よかった。よかったっぽい。おー。何が原因だったのかよくわかんないけど、でもそれかな？整合性を確認したおかげか？いけました。なんかロードは結構長いというか、なんか時間かかるみたいな噂を見たので、俺が押してなかっただけか。システムのせいにしちゃった。だって俺また髪を切ってるから大丈夫だった。エモーショナル AI システム。ネクティッドバイドクタークスノキ。スタートインコントロールモード。サーチングフォーマスター。コネクションコンプリート。ハローオールドネット。セットランゲージ日本。やっと繋がったね。これでようやく診断を開始できるよ。君はこれからゲームを通じて性格診断をするんだ。君が操作するのは一人の女の子。私にとって大事な女の子さ。君はその子を操作して好きなように過ごすんだ。限られた時間の中どのように行動するか出た。行動しないのか。すべて君の自由だ。君が何かを決定するたびに君の性格が変動するから注意してくれ。それから安心してほしい。ゲームは存在しない。だから君の思うままに行動してほしい。それではゲームを始めよう。おー、始まった。赴くままに行動したいと思います。女の子っつってるけどあんまそこは気にせずに、以前は結構このキャラならこうするだろうって思いがちだけど、今日はもうおべえと思ってやります。なんかこの波の音聞くとゲーム直感で大事。やっぱ直感が一番大事だから。大丈夫かなこれ。暗転が来るためにドキドキしちゃう。そういうことを信じて。まずいですね。なんかさっき同じそのトラブル報告みたいなページでさ、動いてる気配がするし、いいをしたらなんかセリフが進んでるっぽい気配があるけど、暗いまま予想っぽくない。今決定ボタンを押したんだけど、明らかに何かが進んでるよな。どういうこと？ちょっと待ってよ。もう一回見よう。画面は切り替わってる。あれ俺どこで見たんだっけ？どっかで見たんだよ。これか。やっぱなんか何かが起きてる音はする。多分動いてる音なんだよ。でも何もダメだな。ダメか。参ったね。ちょっとダメっぽい感じがするので一旦保留するか。 なんかこれについてはないな。同じことを言ってる人はいるんだけど、その解決策がまだ書かれていない。ということで、じゃあ一回ちょっとまた切っていいのかな。まあ、切るしかないもんな。切るか。何なんだろうな。どこに問題があるのかちょっとわかんないんだけど。ああ。どうしよっか。まあな。できないもんは仕方ないもんな。じゃあちょっと、急遽。やりますか。あれを。父。これを。よし。準備中に切り替えてからすればよかった。ちょっと待って。一回、切り替えちゃダメなのこれ。いいのか。これで、ちょっと待ってな。この状態で、どうすんだっけ、これ。なんだっけ、こうか。で、これで大丈夫か？ちゃんとなってる？よし。これで、はい。コメントもあれにしようか。どうしようか。じゃあ、ちょっとすいません。性格診断ゲームを期待してくださったあれには申し訳ないんですが、人には申し訳ないんですが、うまくいかなかったので、次回までにはっていうか、そこが解決したらやります。なんか結構アップデートが細かく入ってるみたいなので、そのうちなんとかなると信じて、今日はちょっと気を取り直して、これあれか、タイトルとか変えといた方がいいな。変えれるよな、確か。配信のタイトル。変えておきます。ゲームもこれか。よし。大丈夫かな？変わったはず。じゃあちょっと新規ゲームを始めていきたいと思います。いい感じにもうちょっと序盤どんな感じだったかを忘れつつあるからいいかもしれない。で、今回はあれで賢いグレースでいきたいと思います。
4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
なんかもうフレディに懐かしさを感じる。
Well, they showed up all right.
今回はフレディに生かしたい本で。
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
2週目
We were auditioning.
Not all
だい
of
ぶ
us.
賢いグループでね、行きたいと思い
Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
楽しい裸でやってみよう。前回選んでないやつ。前回確かこれよりひどいのありえないだったと思うんだよな。
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the naked band.
陽気だ
Coming
けど賢
soon
いグ
to
ル
a
ープで行こう。
really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
ハンスとブライアンもっと出てくるとかあるのかな。
Hey,
俺
Grace, you
の
okay?
前回に全く出てこなかったけ
I
ど。
know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
フレディはとにかくいいやつ。ありがとう。
You're always looking out for me, Freddie.
Nah, that's
フレ
the
ディの
deal,
好
right?
感度は上げといた方がいい気が
Best
する。
friends to the end.
生かすためには。
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't
だからフレディのハ
don't
ート
worry
選
about
択
that.
肢は積
Really,
極的に
Grace.
選んでいく。
You'll get
てい
through
うかそこは
this.
選んでた気もするんだけど。
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
初めての歌唱パートが。
Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am
これ曲中だったっけな、性格選び。
cold
パン。カリオケ来てからだっ
no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea.
やっぱこのゲーム扉とかが開くモーションだけめっちゃ滑らかなんだよ。
Not a breeze. I am
紙芝居っぽい感じなの。
drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
うわー、どれで選んだっけな。本気披露してみて。披露してみて。
Okay. Did you
you
bring an
think I'm
instrument
pretty much-
or some music?
I kind of bring my music wherever I go.
同じようになっちゃうね。なんか選ばなさそうなやつにしとけばいいか。
Well,
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through to Essex. You still have your
まあ
life
この辺とかもうめちゃくちゃ今見たらあーって感じ。
in cold waters. No star
カリブ
to
覚
be
決まってんだもんなこの時は。
seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
来た賢い。俺は賢い。
You are
今回の俺は賢い。
There's
お、来た。
always
賢いターン。
breeze, but if I build a sail, can I trust the wind to guide me?
この曲はそんなに変わってない気がする。歌詞だけかな。
What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
目的オーディションじゃないのね。
You didn't come here for the audition, did you?
切り込んでいく
You
賢い。
didn't even know about it.
Caught and called out. I was nearby and your song called to me.
頭が
I
おかしい
just,
人ではないから。
I didn't want you to think I was deranged or something.
Weirder things have happened, I guess.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
用心深くなる。
No younger
すご
than
い
you. You're
ブ
what,
ルー
like
スはまあやっぱ用
25?
心深い。
A bit older than that.
Well, you know the story. Nothing ever works out like you think it should. Times 10.
I do know that story. I should go.
Am I gonna see you again? I know you didn't really come to join the band, but
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
right. See you then.
から。来た。来たぞ。
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be. What the? Calliope?
I didn't know or else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
助けを呼ぶ。どうやってここは何があったの？うわぁ、でも聞いときたいよな。何があったの？
What happened?
なんか教えてくれるの？
Who did this?
ああ、教えてくれないか。まあそうか。
It doesn't matter now. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please? Please, come on.
これあれだっけ？分けミューズを渡すのは
What is
たまた
that?
ま死んだ時に近くにいたとかじゃなくて、渡すぞって思ってないと渡せないんだっけ？ちょっとやばい。もうすでに記憶が曖昧だ。勝手に引き継がれちゃうんだっけな。近くにいたら。
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
助けを呼ばないと彼女を襲った犯人。
Did you do this to her? Did you hurt Calliope? If you did.
Her Cal? No, I wouldn't ever. Like, ever. She's the best.
春って呼んでるのか。
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
ああ、そうだった。そうだったわ。殴りかかりに行ったの思い出した。コーラスって。
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
"今思えばこれあれか。デューさんのあれ飾ってあるんだ。
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah, I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
"これそういう最終に結局食ったのかな。来た。あとさ、アフロディーテを見送る方もやりたいんだよな、今回で。共存できるのかわかんないけど。
Our beloved sister, the last of the muses, has passed on. To you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
My, you have had quite the day, haven't you?
怖いなーってな。あなたは誰？
Someone died in my arms. Where is
右の
this?
選択肢賢がちの
How did I get here? Who are you people?
So many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes's portals.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
待って、神のページ。これはまあ一緒。
Gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're
今回まあ
real,
2周
you'd
目
be
という
all
ことあるん
powerful.
で、
You
こう
wouldn't
いう
be
なんか
hiding or...
共通っぽい
Don't
選
pay
択
much
肢は
attention to those
全
old
部は見ない
tales
で
about
終わ
us,
れる時
Grace.
は終わっていく。
They weren't very true to begin with, and Well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people. Trying to get by.
俺はあれ全部聞くんだっけ？
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or a
私
On
も
top
神
of
に
a
なったってこと
mountain. Oh, I know, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
あ、オッケーオッケー。
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules.
あとあれ
Those
か、ア
rules
ポロ
mean we
と
can't
ペルセ
admit
フォンは
into
多
our
分どっ
ranks
ち
a
かしか選べない気
usurper.
がするんだよな。
Never mind a possible
ど
murderer.
っちにしよう。
I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say
まあ
it,
前
but
回若干アポロ
I'm afraid you have to die.
かじったから、何の権利があって、おーいいね。賢い。
What do you mean? What do you mean you have to die?
It's
Persephone
exactly as it
요리니까.
sounds, Grace.
You can't do that. What about a trial? You aren't the police. Why hasn't someone called the police?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
But it isn't.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We
should...
should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But
い
this
や、この
isn't
辺が
justice.
怖いな。全部仕組んでこれ言ってんだもんな。
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost.
そのアテナを止めれないエンドがあるのかどうか。レースが犠牲になるっていう道があるのか。父あれから実績がちょっとよく分かんなかったから。それはそれで気になるけど。
You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
アポロ。
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as
まあ
the
でもア
rest
ポ
of
ロ
you,
は
but
手放しには。
I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you
前
want
回は若
justice?
干アポロに懐きすぎた感があるから。
Oh, Apollo, I
Okay.
thought we'd agreed
Okay,
this was justice. What would you have us do?
裁判を求める。
Don't I get a trial? A fair hearing, something? Or is that not what idols do?
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
どういうことどうやって
Wait,
ミス
wait,
を証明するか
I'm gonna get some
あ、こ
help
れ
with
選ん
this,
かも。
right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, well,
まあでもそうか。あってのはもう
Our original
カリオペ
verdict
が俺
stands.
をグレイスを選んだかどうかは本当に知らないのか。わかった。
Okay.
okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do.
人知
Before
れず
you
死ん
go,
だら
however, a few rules.
引き継
Do
がれ
not
ないま
reveal
ま
our
消滅す
existence
るっ
to
てい
the
う可能
mortal
性もある。
world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
じゃあ、よし。クイックタイ、あ、これあれか。別のだ。で、フレディに会ってパーン登場か。思い出した。フレディと一緒に歌ったの思い出したわ。今回は、
Grace?
歌唱。あれパーンだったパーンだったかも、賢い。
Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you. Wait, did something happen to you?
神になった。
Yeah.
まあ
Kidnapped
一応
by
違う
aliens.
話をしよ
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddie.
警告があるの。
Freddie? You might not want to turn around.
Why? Did your hookup return? Did they bring flowers? Are they preparing to serenade you?
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
別の神かな、まあ、言わなきゃいけないことがあ
So,
る。
a lot's happened since I saw you last,
フレディ
Freddie.
には正直
Like, a lot.
作り話したけどさっき。
You don't say.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns. Because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article.
ハングー
I've
ト
come to
もある
offer
ら
our
しい。
newest idol a helping hand.
でも多分
Or perhaps two.
共存はできんのかな。全ルート
You
一気
do
にい
look
けるの
lost, don't you?
ちょっとそれがわかんないんで。あなたの目的は何？
And what do you get out of helping me exactly?
Now that is an excellent question. You'll need that kind of baseless suspicion if you're going to survive among us.
Is it baseless? I've already had my life threatened tonight.
Whoa, wait. Life threatened? What?
Oh, now you've done it. You've gone and upset the mortal.
これはあなたのせいよ。動揺しないで。
It's okay, Freddy. I think. Or maybe it's just easier to say there's nothing you can do to help.
How is that supposed to make me feel better? What is going on, Grace?
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Huh.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
そういや、グレースも最初こんな感じだった。
Sure, but
グレディもこ
I
んな感
have
じだった。
proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
途中から
I was a
ちょう
little
ど入りだった
distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
来た、あなたは最高の親友。
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh, yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
じゃあ受験を聞かせ、ここら辺はちょっと聞いたんで、
Okay, I'll bite.
カットしていこう。
What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
結構面白そうだ
That
ね
does sound kind of cool. Like I'm some sort of rock star idol.
That is it precisely. You draw music out of others, Grace, not only with inspiration, but physically, magically.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then,
来た、ここからだ。
close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it
なるべく
summon?
歌のターンは前回
I
聞
don't
いたこと
know.
ないフレーズになる
You
んで、
open your eyes, you
選んで
look
きたいと
into
思い
the
ま
crowd,
す
and you
でもあんま覚え
feel.
てないんだけど。
Powerful.
Grace, you know
復習してからさ、2週目やろうと思ってちょっと急遽なんで同じのやるんです
you've been given powers you don't
あとフレディとデュエットしたってことだけは覚えてるん
I'm
だ
the
よ
guy who can help you. All that you hear is at
最
your
初どうしたっけな
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me
なんかロックの選んだ気もする
Start singing.
now.
いや流れに身を任した気がする意味
Time's
がわからない
wasted.
意味がわからないは多分選んでないはず
Freddy, he's got me shaking. I don't know what I'm meant to do.
助けを求めるリズムだ
Something
から
in me's awakened. But this goat guy thinks I'm some great ingenue. I'm doing it now, huh? I don't follow. Are those really actual horns?
あ、一発
And
かわ
this
して一発かわし
singing
た
is
思い出
so
した
hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Song, morning
あーなるほどねじゃあ一発かますとここ俺のターンになってる
Grace, you can't
任した人が歌ってくれるんだ
don't delay. I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show
ということは最低でもやっぱこのゲーム3周いるってことだ
time to play.
全ての歌を聴くっていう実 杉あるんだよ。
Grace, I have a bad feeling that grin is a
You're right,
giveaway. That
Freddy.
much is
あ
clear.
ー、バーの夢
What
聞い
is
てみよ
this
う。
creeping
ロックなの夢がいっちゃう。
How does he know you and why is he here? Freddy, this
俺の
map is
魂のロックだから。
uncharted. Let's hear him out. I know how you
今回は
feel
歌はもう
me. I'm just getting started.
前選
I
ん
wish you
で
could feel this.
ない
It's
や
kind of
つ、前選んだ
unreal.
やつ以外は全部賢いでいきます。
Grace, have you gone delirious? Stranger
そうする
danger
しかないよ、
could
フ
not
レ
be
デ
more
ィ。めちゃくちゃ。
serious. You've been
面
hurt
白いな。
before
選
by
択肢が変わってんな。
mysterious men. I won't let you get hurt again.
フレディがめちゃくちゃいいやつ。
Morning's gone
おお。
and the day wastes away.
Grace, this is
ここら辺は
our
多分前
place.
回は俺
Is
一人で
he
ぶちかました。
gonna stay? Freddy, I don't think I have any
I
choice.
know where you belong, Grace the song, Grace.
But can you show me the way?
Yes.
あー、フレディ。ごめん、フレディ。 フレディのバカ。あ、
What do I do?
Whatever you wish, the power is yours.
Please? It's
ファン
okay,
に歌って
Freddy.
意味わかんない
I。think I got this. Ooh, ba, 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 ba.
やばい。
Ooh, yeah,
賢い
yeah,
な。
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Grace, what are you doing? That wasn't me. Will you stop
ファン
screwing
に、
around?
ファンに頼るし
He
かない
should。be avoided.
ごめん、フラ
Grace,
フレディ。
who's it gonna be? Him or me?
ごめん。すべてはこのゲームを完全クリアするため。
Fades and we all waste away yesterday. That
あー、フレディ。
may have
大丈夫かなこれ。
I won't let him take
最後
you.
ちょっと
now you're an idol.
フレディ生き残ってくれるかな。
You belong, Grace the song, and it's
ダメかも、こういうので。
undeniable. Difference in you.
That
フレディ
doesn't
いいじゃん、いい
mean
ね。
I know what to do. Morning fades, then we all pull the shades, but I'm afraid, and I think you are too.
いや、でも逆に、フレデ
Nobody
ィの好
knows
感
me
度が
like
低い
if
から、あ
you
そこに一緒に来なくて救えるっていう可能性ないから、
follow you somehow.
ついてこなくて。
This Freddy's a friend you can
どっちで救われるかわかんないんで、こう死んでから奇跡が起きるのか、
playtime.
あそこでついてこなかった。ごめん。フレディごめん。
Time
フレディのためなんだ、俺は。フレディの結末を知ってるから
I'm
こそ選
sorry,
べないん
Freddy.
だ。
If you're forcing me to choose, well, I guess I've gotta go with
チョップ
Pam.
ラから出番がすごい。うわごめん
You're。kidding me. Can't you see what he
Wait,
is,
wait.
Grace?
I need him, Freddy. He can help me.
As opposed to me, who's of no help whatsoever.
そんなことないん
That,
だよ。
my dear, is the power
そ
of
ん
a
なことない。
muse
そんなことないんだけ
to
ど。
draw
知
out
っ
the
てるから
truth
フレディ
from
の未来
within.
を。
I trust you can see how
フ
that
レディ
might
に
be
頼るわけに
useful
はい
in
かないん
your
だ。
investigation.
これって完璧じゃん、さすがに。人に歌うことを強制することだ。
You mean no one has a choice but to sing along?
We all have a song in
こ
our
の
hearts,
ターン
Grace.
選択がどう
You
いう
can
影
make
響
us
する
sing,
のか、
but
今後。
the song will always be ours. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
でもさすがに音符
Grace,
い
he
いの
just
かな。
he oozes.
こんだけ言いつつも
Grace is not wrong, dear lady.
ついてきてくれるのか
I
な。
am the
フレ
most
ディが
benevolent of
くれちゃうのか。
benefactors. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address in the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
ああ。あなたがそ
If you had that all along, why not look
あれ
into
これ
it
俺なんだ
yourself?
かな。
Me? Conduct a search like some plebeian. Unheard of.
同じポ
Now
ーズ。
this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Well, I guess that'll help you. It's weird to think of a god with a home address.
You're not coming along?
I should remind you there is an element of danger. a killer is on the loose, no?
私は平気だ。うわーこれ、いやでもフレディはもう呼ばない。まあ、あなたに力になってほしいの。一回ちょっとパンに呼んで
Then
みる
maybe
か
what I need is the help of a fellow idol.
I don't do backup. I do martinis.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell
あ、そ
them
う、
you're
ここは絶対
okay.
ついてこないもんね。
If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
いけんのかな、全員の好感度上げた状態で。いけんのかな。よし。お、Decided to trust Pan has your best in... あ、読み切れなかった。でもなんかパンを信頼したことによる実績が解除された。よし、ごめんフレディ。すべては実績のため。あとクレディを失いたくないからこそ。
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
で、この辺の調べるやつとかも、もう一回ちょっと見たやつは、多分これで影響することないと思うから。
This is Calliope's
ガンガン話してい
apartment?
きます。
I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around.
あ、これでもあれか、一発目で2回選べないのか。これ全部見るんだって。そうか。
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them? Giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp. I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
毎回謎にこっちに戻される。
Right. These aren't...
あ、それが。
Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
あ、いけた。半分見たらいける。よし。
I don't see anything
The
useful
apple
down
of
here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
どうしよっかな。アポロはちょっと好感度下げ目でいきたい気もする。多分前回結
Oh
構高
man.
めだったんで。
Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9.
ああ、今回
Whenever
は
they
ちょっと
found
だから
someone
ペ
who
ルセ
made
ポネ寄り
something
でいく
truly
から、
masterful or created
ア
a
ポ
new
ロには比
art
較的
form,
ちょっとクールに
they'd pass
接
on
してい
their
きたいと
idol
思い
on.
ます。
Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
あなたアポロで。
You're Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
なるべく
Sometimes
ク
I
ール
am.
な選択肢を選ぶ
Yes.
か。
What does that mean?
It means... It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
目的がついただけじゃないし。
I could ask you the same question.
I told you why.
I know what you said, but look around. This office has been tossed.
これが
Someone
賢いの
searched
力。
this place from top to bottom.
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
ここに手がかりがあるか
So
もし
you
れない。
didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
これはあれか、一緒。
Nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
あ、これはあれか。
I should thank you
全部選ぶ
for,
か。
you know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today.
まあでもある意味このカリオペの死がアイドルの変化にはつながってんだもんな。なんか肉のもんだな。
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
さすがにカリオペは多分生き返りなさそうだったから。
How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do. You have to know more than me about almost everything.
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
これもそういうことだ。言っちゃうと。
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
I can't do this.
Calliope was clearly important to you. Don't you want to know the truth?
Of course I do.
Then what's the problem? Don't do it for me. Do it for her.
このターンマジで覚えてないんだよな。何選んだか。
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
しなかったような気もして。
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights.
あなたは何なんかこれなんだ気がする。あなたは何をしたの？やっぱ思考にはあんまりなんないから。
Didn't I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Cause and effect. The earth shook and my instinct was protect. She said, come, there's waves to ride. I stayed shut inside, and that's where she and I would disconnect.
あなたがカリオペ殺した。こんなことはさすがに聞いてないと思う。
There's just one thing that I need to hear. Tell me now, so the air is clear. What did you do to her? Was it you?
You're asking if I killed her. Yes, I did. It's fair to say that my mistakes
自分が無実だって証明しなきゃ。
for what then came. Yes, give me the blame.
出た因果応報。
And effect. Somebody finds you here, they might project and think you
killed her.
No.
Then help me and you'll show I never had a reason to suspect. Cause and effect.
But I've tried.
Never with me.
ああ、ここの流れは変わんないのかな。
Haven't tried.
いいの手伝ってくれるってこと？
at sea.
So did I give you pause?
I'll come and join your call.
前回の方がもっと前向きだったような気がする。
Perhaps there is some change we can effect.
ロックを選んだのかな。
That hidden voice will always play. On loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you
なんかこの辺微妙に違う気がするんだよな、メロディーが。シュッていう。あれ、ここは聞いた覚えあるな。いやー、これ全部聞くのめちゃくちゃ
Very
大変。
well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
さすがに多分配信でやるのは2週目、この2週目までで、
It'd be helpful if you
3
could
週目
explain
は、まあ、
why
やる、多分俺は
exactly.
自分でやるけど、
This is all new to me,
配信はや
remember?
んないかもしれない。
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might
動画と
happen,
かで
it's
撮
to
っ
be
とい
told
て、エ
what
ンディング
will
だけ出すと
happen.
か。
To know a prophecy is to be
報告だ
bound
けする。
to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
運命ってことだよね。
You're talking about fate, aren't you? Destiny.
I am.
理解が早い、この嬉しさす
I
ぎ
can't say I've
賢い。
ever believed in fate.
You probably didn't believe in magic either, but here we are.
That's a good point.
My power is to pick at the strands of fate and make a single path clear.
なるほどな。
But in doing so, all other paths vanish. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
私はおしまいってことで。
So you're saying I'm doomed. All roads lead to doom, and there's nothing I can do about it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're still free to act, Grace. But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
オラクル。
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
アイドルって貧しいのを選んだ気がす
Don't
る。
worry about it. I have
兄
three
弟が3
brothers.
人
I've
もい
seen
る
a
の。
mess
新
or
情
two.
報来た。
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how
兄
bad it
弟い
was.
たのかよ。
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
来た。賢い。
You mean like the
Beautiful
Oracle of
machine.
Delphi? People went to ask her questions, I think, or
レディーに並ぶ
was
レ
that
ベ
just
ルの
another story?
Oh, you know about that. Okay.
オタクビ。
Well, that'll make this easier. There have been many oracles over the ages. They serve as a sort of conduit for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
本気で言ってるの。
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all
オラ
sorts
ク
of
ルは結局本
nonsense.
当のオラクルだった。
I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah,
I'm
checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
I knew it! All that rage back at the course had to be an act. She's involved in this somehow.
I realized Persephone was angry, but I didn't know she and Calliope were friends. How strange. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you
いや
like.
でもさ、前回選べなかったさ、ロックのあれ。
Or you could just tell me where she is and I could go alone.
ペルセポネをさ、殺
You
す
don't
って
have a
やつあれ
membership,
は
Grace. You won't get in on your own.
選びたいけど選びたくないんだよ。どうしよう。
Great! We're all done now.
で前回確か
Thank you
そこ
for
で
your
ク
help,
ールじゃなく
Oracle.
て、
Please,
医学的
do
選んだ
try
の
to
か
get
な。
out from behind your screens at least once today.
ここで殺し
Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
死にはしないと信じて選んじゃうか。なんだ最後だってアテナも殴んなきゃいけないしな。ちょっと前回選びきれなかったロックは今回ちゃんと選んでいこうと思います。ひよっちゃったところがあるから。
Welcome
で
to
あ
the
とそうだ今
underworld.
回はこ
Wow.
こで
How have I never heard of this place?
前回パート
Persephone
ナーしちゃ
keeps
っ
it
た
a
から
secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how.
代わりにちょっとエロス
Here
は
in the
やめとい
underworld,
て
idols can be themselves.
アフロディ
even if they
ー
don't
テ
look
を
human.
見送る方にもちょっと振りたいから。
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. No, no.
あとあれか。
Persephone and I aren't
ポロの喧嘩もこ
Is
の
she
ターン
friends
だっ
with
た。
anyone?
not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone and all this, we'll need to split up.
いや、これ相当
Have you considered what you'll say to her?
賢いは特にあれが
You
ない
don't
のか
think I could just ask her about it?
Not if she doesn't want to talk to you. She may need a nudge. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me.
殺すってこと
Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise,
あの場突き落とす
be
みたいな。
careful, Grace.
よし、パーン。
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pam.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
場所教え
I
てくれ
should
てあり
thank
がと
you
う。確かに。
for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
あ、うわー来た。まあでも今回はちょっとパンあげてみたいので
Hoping, maybe.
You don't say.
選んでいこう。
At least you're not boring.
Grace, I knew there was
だか
a
らどの
reason
キャラ
I
クターも
liked you.
アポロ以外はちょっとハートが出たら積極的に選んでいこう。
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Work. Helping people is all I do, all day long. This, however, you want me to throw myself at the mercy of a lioness. You ask a great deal, Grace.
うわー友達だと思ってたのに、まあ、でも怖い。
Don't tell me the big bad Pan is
ああ、まあ
afraid.
こういうのが好き、多分。
Seeing as I am neither big nor truly bad, it behooves me to be wary of those who are both.
That's awfully sensible. For you.
You barely know me, my little dumpling. But if I am anything, I am a survivor.
Suit yourself. I'll find another way.
It's for the best. My best, at any rate.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
これもういきなりいけないよな。ダブルチャットか。
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
怖すぎる。あれこれ多分見た。
I'll get going. I still need to find Persephone.
I'll keep
じゃあむし
trying
ろあ
as
れ
well.
か。エルメスとエロスを絶対喋んなきゃいけないと。あそこ出会っとかなきゃいけない。会話の方がオプションというか。
You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. Look, I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
What if I could guarantee that there wouldn't be a problem?
Aha. How could you guarantee that?
First, I'd reassure you that I'm here to work things out with Persephone. I don't want to fight. Second, if that didn't pan out, I'd tell her I lied to you.
Making me the idiot who fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. I
can
be tricksy.
Okay. Fine. When you're ready to see her, you let me know, and I'll take you. Deal?
Deal.
プールではないんだよな。お、行くか。よし。さあ、ここから。最後にちゃんと覚悟して殺すを選ぶっていううちに決意しておきます。
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain.
最初に確か聴衆に訴えかけたのも覚えてる。
Uninvited. Why?
そこもだな。
Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it. I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
小川の限界よ。あなたも容疑者の一人よ。
You act like I'm the only suspect. Like I must have killed Calliope because she came to me.
You are the only suspect.
We were at Calliope's apartment, and we know it belongs to you.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
テルスプが普通にいいやつだっての分かってるからな。じゃあ、失礼し。そこから。
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone, we both know how this ends.
来た。中州に向かってからこう。していいのかな。少なくとも前回聴衆に向かって歌ったことだけ覚えてるから。ちょっとやっぱ最近俺の中のロックの血俺の中のロックの血が止められなくて。これなんだよな、ベースは。
The gall of a squeaking mouse in a lion's den. Give up, little girl. The bus home is leaving. Seen it so many times, we all know how this ends.
全部かっこいいんですよ。来た。代わりに聴衆。うわーどうしよう。もっと。ダメだ。戦う手が止められる。あ、これ聞いたことある。しまった。しまった、同じ。戦いをやってしまう。これ多分あれだな、歌詞は変わるけど、どのタイミングでどの性格を選んだかで多分ミュージックが一緒なんだろうな。うわ、じゃあこれ選んじゃダメだった。 耐えなきゃいけなかった。クールに戻んなきゃいけなかった。
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child?
つい戦ってしまった。
Surprise, surprise.
ああ、そうだったかも。なんか一回クールにして、やっぱ戦うかっつって戦った気がするわ。ダメだな。ちょっと他に感激してる人なんて。これは選んでないはず。確か前回だからロックで行って最後殺すのだけビビってやめた記憶があるから。来た来た。オーディエンスとの来た来た来た。行くぞ。殺すって突き落とすとかじゃなかった。
Don't use that word. You have no right to use that
めちゃくちゃ怒ってる。
After what you did to her. Why don't I just kill you and wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word. You don't go in and take. That's your biggest mistake.
うわ、これどうだったっけ？これ私の勝利だったんだよ。うわ、選んだかも。ダメだ、ちょっと2幕からは絶対あれします。俺自分配信見返して全部どれ選んだかを思い出してくわ。ちょっとかぶっちゃってるかも今回。すまん。復習が足りてなかった。あなたはもういいです。怖いな。もう厳しいな。あ、いや、やっぱ選んだ気がするこれ。
Is that enough, Persephone? Do we need to go another round?
No. Now you've earned your answers.
とりあえず殺すっていうのがあれじゃなくてよかった。あそこから突き落とすとかじゃなくてよかった。
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
あげたの?
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her,
でもそう
Apollo.
か、カリオペも
Not
ア
that
イ
it
ド
makes
ル
any
のため
difference.
にいろいろやってたん
It's
だけ
been
ど、
at least 2 years since we spoke.
それも皮肉なもんだ
After I
よ
heard
な。
the news,
アイド
I
ル
went
所
to the
属のためには
apartment
カリ
and
オペを
turned
し
it
ななきゃいけない。
upside down. I had to know
カ
the
リオペ頑張
truth.
ってたのに。
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
それは役に立つじゃん。
That means one of two things. Either whatever happened to her was sudden,
賢いこの
or
ク
it
リ
was
ス。
secret.
I suppose you're
め
right.
ちゃくちゃ賢い。
Calliope was never one to keep secrets. When she was doing something, everyone knew about it.
None of you were talking to her. Who would she tell?
You're clever. Maybe there's a chance Calliope chose you after all.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
アデラに行った方がいいんじゃない？
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
なんかもう意味に思っ
I don't
た
know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising.
ここからもう一
When do
喧
you
嘩あるか
ever
ら
have helped to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her
ベ
rather
ルセ
than
ブルを
answer a
殺すとか
simple
言いながら
question.
次はベル
Calliope
セブルの
died,
肩を持
Apollo.
つ
Calliope,
法の選
who
択肢を
came
選
with
ぶ
us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the muses meant to me?
来た喧嘩をやめて前回選んだなもう諦めた方がいいかな
We're all out of ideas. I should just give up. Great. Guess I'll just die.
You're not going to die, Grace.
Aren't I? You heard what Athena said.
来た
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, what match did you strike that consumed you?
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her.
何髪を足し
Queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
いや選ぶか
Yes, there's more to see.
選んだかも
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me
ここだな
to a terrible fate.
ここでアポロやめてを選ばない
Boundaries
It's
till
far
it's
too
too
late.
late.
You know how far I've been before I snapped.
もうやめてくれ
This
る
is
これ
not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop
これあれ結果的に
looking for
アポロ側に勝ってるみたいな感じになるのかなもしかして
these old wounds. They distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
でペルセポネのそばにいると
Follow him or stay.
Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
これでいいのよあいつ少し怖いあいつ少し怖いこれでいいのよ
Just
ぐ
as
らいにし
well.
ようか
He said from the start that he didn't want to help, that he'd just make things worse.
Oh, that's what you get when you live in a world of prophecies and riddles. Apollo will forever chase his own tail. But he brought you to me, so that's something. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
助けてくれるの
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
I've already admitted that Calliope might actually have chosen you.
Oh.
Don't push your luck.
Oh, I didn't mean...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception... Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
お初めて見たかもペルセポネの交換のマークあなたと
I
話す
like
よりこ
this
っちの
better
方が
than
いい
fighting with you.
よし
Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my
が
side.
仮にあの後
Wise
ついてきて
choice.
死ぬとしても ペルセポネと仲良くなっといた方が、
Is Athena really not an
生き返り率
option?
高い気がする。
She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
犯人もそれを知ってるのかも。
Maybe whoever's behind this knows that and is counting on it.
To what end? To ensure the death of a hapless mortal girl?
To ensure that whoever became the next muse won't survive.
2周目であるがゆえに。
I can't imagine why anyone would want to eradicate the power of the last muse. Still, it's worth considering.
じゃあどうすればいい？
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my
次の
hands.
とこって
Yeah,
ア
I've
ポロから
noticed.
情報をもらっ
If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient.
じゃあ
When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
おー、なんか、2個ほど、進捗をいただきました。進捗じゃねえ。はい、ということで、じゃあ、今日は一旦ここまで。ちょっと西とか見てみるか。レディーとか変わってんじゃない？前回がどうだったか覚えてないけど。最初何が何でも私を支えるっていいの？いや、彼女パーのどちらかを選べた。クレイジーだよね。厳しい。この世界線のグレースはフレディ結構厳しい。カリオって変わんないか。ペルセポネ。ペルセポネって最高じゃない？お、かなり好感度が高い。つまり彼女が私の新しい仲間ってことなんだ。おー。ここら辺多分前回はアポロのところで、ここは多分入れ替わってるな、前回とな。で、パーンもちょっと増えてるんじゃないか。ああ。なるほどね。という感じで、今回は、ベース賢いで、前回と違う選択肢を、ね、選びつつ、いろんな人の好感度を上げていくという流れで、今後も残り2枠も、ね、やっていきたいと思います。で、ちょっと次回は、もし、性格診断の解決したらそっちをやりたいんだが、解決しなかった場合には、一旦ちょっとこのストレート2周目をやろうかな。続きを。と思います。ちょっとね、まだもしかしたら時間かかるかもしれないんで。またおいおいということで。はい、ということで、ちょっと今日は、最初ね、予定してた配信とちょっと違う内容になってしまって、申し訳なかったんですが、やっていきたいと思います。で、配信自体はまた来週はいつも通りある。来週の土曜日、夜8時からの予定です。今のところ。で、あとは、そう、昨日からね、また今年も、アドビティの食レポ食じゃないな。インレポ飲みレポをしていきます。この後ね、また今日の分もあげます。で、あとちょっとクリスマスの配信、今年クリスマスイブが日曜日なんだっけな。だからなんかやりたいなと思ってるんですが、ちょっとまだ考え中ですというところで、今日この辺で終わっていきますか。そう、今日の配信ちょっと前半の性格診断ゲームの下りは、ちょっと一回なのでこの配信ちょっと非公開にして、そこのところカットして、それが始めるところからの動画にして、概要欄とかも書き直して多分、アップしてもらうように、頼むので、ちょっとそこだけご了承いただければと思います。でもし万が一、概要欄とかで見てきちゃった人、ちょっと申し訳ないので、そうさせてください。はい。ということで、今日この辺で終わっていきます。お疲れ様でした。また次回、バイバイ。